Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's good to be back. Welcome back to Weirdos TV. We're so happy to have you with us again. I'm here with you for another half an hour of madness and mayhem and nonsense and fun. It's forever. Our fun is forever. Forever we have fun. We have fun forever. We have fun forever.
Finally, I got my own computer. I was so psyched to explore a whole new world. I just don't feel normal. My friends are nice, but they just don't get me.
I feel like such a weirdo!
Where do you go to be understood? I found this online show. I can call in. I can express myself. Be on TV. Weirdos TV. Weirdos.com. Sometimes a stranger can be your best friend.
And I haven't got the dough. It's the only way I know to be sickening and sweet. I'm sorry if you know. It's the only way for me to go. I'm the effervescent essence of the older generation. It was only ever there. It was only ever there that I said hello. It was only ever there I said hello. You never know the effervescent I like it is when you're with me there. The only way it was only ever thing you know is it was only go there. It was only the people you love weren't there today. I only know from your picture in the paper. I didn't tell you that in advance because it was only the weirdest way. It was only the ever-present presence of my oh, it means the world. It was can't escape the only place I've ever known. It's just the kind of thing I can do. The only place I That's the way to clear it away. That's the way to clear it away. That's the way to clear it away. Away. Right. Do you understand a little better this time, dear? I'm trying to explain it to you, and you keep getting it wrong, and I'm sure I'm being clear, you know? I'm really very clear about this sort of thing, and I really don't understand why you wouldn't understand why. Because it seems so clear to me. You know what I mean, funky shit. No. It isn't the way it's supposed to be. It isn't the way it's supposed to be. It isn't the way. But that's the way. 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 I think it's the way. Yeah, that's it. Right, do you remember? Do you remember now what I'm talking about? It's the only way. We're here again, but I never intended it to be. It's the only way to be. So we're here. We're here again. The only place. It's the devil. Are you worried about the devil, folks? I am here to tell you it's okay. He's not real, no more than me. And you know I'm not real. I'm not real. I'm fictional. That's what I said. I'm fictional. I'm dead. I'm fictional. No, I like it. Wait a minute, who's this? I'll try and. Hey, hello? Yeah? Hold on. I'm just hold on 1 second. I'm having a little trouble. Okay, it was the machines. Okay, now what? Wait, hold on. What can I do for you?
I was just getting an update on the message that you brought in. So it was shutting down, and I ran some tests, and it looks like the fan inside there is not working, and that's why it's causing it to shut off after you start using it. So the fan's not working. It's sticking.
The fan.
What I'd like to do is it says you wanted an update on the approximate cost of repair.
Okay, I really need to know that, but this is not a good time for me to get that information. Is it possible for you to call me back later?
Yes, I mean, I can tell you right now, it's $59.45 plus tax.
Oh, well, that seems totally reasonable. You should go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We'll call you when it's ready.
You're great. You're great.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Oh my God. Everything's coming up snurry blue face for yours truly. I don't know what to tell you about it. Help me. help me, help me. I just can't make it do what I want it to do. It's not, maybe that might help. Hold on. Yeah. That's better. Alright, hold on. I'm really getting somewhere now. That's better. Yeah. I'm fine. It's just... Hello? Right. I knew it was that good. Alright, everybody. Things are moving along, as you can see. Our little friend who went into the hospital is much better, and it's only gonna cost $50 to bring our little friend home. So give generously to 1-800-Weirdos. Bring our little friend home. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. I realized I've got a big problem. I'm not able to hear your messages. I don't like it. Where your messages, I didn't do it right. It's my fault. In the next episode, I will play messages from callers to the Weirdos line, and I will have someone on Skype. I'm sorry about the guests. The guests, I know there really should have been more guests. So there will be next time. Okay. So, it's really tough for me these days. It's getting to be old. I don't understand if someone It makes me untrue. Okay, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Time is what we don't have enough of. If only I knew, if only he knew. They know, they know, they know, they know. You know, they know, you know, they know, you know, they know, you know.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see that
coming.
Well, I didn't see that coming. Well, I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it coming. No, 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 I didn't see it coming. It came all over me without warning. It was difficult, it was dangerous. It was almost the way it was supposed to be. It was almost the way I had told you it would be. It was almost the way that you wanted it to be. It was almost the way that you thought you would be. It was everything inside you all at once. The kind of thing that drives you out of your mind, out of your mind, and out of your mind, 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 out of your I think you're out of your mind. I think you're out of my mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Don't you realize? It doesn't matter. Don't you know? There's only a few minutes left in the show, and that's the way it's gotta go. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. It never matters at all. It never matters at all. It never matters at all. It never mattered at all. It never mattered at all. It never mattered at all. I really want to apologize to everyone for all the noise and the problems and everything. It's all my fault. So it's all right. I'll be done in a few minutes. And in our last few minutes on tonight's show, I just wanted to tell you that the problem with my brain being so fast and moving backwards is not a problem at all. It makes me very happy. 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 It's the only thing I know. It's never a problem when I'm happy because I'm always there. I can never tell you more about why I got there again, and how I didn't know, I didn't really want to know. It was part of me, it was the part that I couldn't control. It was that other thing, that awful thing that I just couldn't control, you know, that thing. You told me about it. But I didn't believe you, I didn't really believe you. I thought you were lying to me. I thought you didn't know. If only I knew that you knew when you knew. What you knew was always the end. If it wasn't the beginning of your friendship with me, it was something entirely different. And okay, Weirdos, seriously, the show is almost over for tonight. I've been promoting the show on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook at Weirdos.tv. You can find me, Jeremy X, the head weirdo, on Facebook at Weirdos.tv, on Twitter at WeirdosTV, all that stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook. And you can email us, and we're on Ustream, iStream, Weirdos TV, on Manhattan Cable TV, and Weirdos loves the Weirdos, loves the Weirdos, loves the Weirdos. And I'll see you next week, 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 the only way I'll see you next week, 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 I'll see you next week. I'm talking about you. That's right, I'm talking about you. I want to talk to you about you and what's wrong with you. I think you know. I think it's clear. I think you know what's missing. I can give it to you. I'd really like to. Oh, please let me give you what's missing in your life, in your mind, in your head. Come on. I'd really like to. Won't you let me? Let me in. Let me in. Now! Don't keep me out. Don't keep me out! Don't keep me out! Let me in right now. Let me in! Here I come! Please let me in! Let me in! It's different than I think. It keeps coming back, and slowly I get used to it. Each time it's a little different. Makes me mad.
Are you normal, a regular person? Well, we can help. We are Weirdos. You can join us every Saturday night at 11:30 p.m. on MNN Channel 3, Time Warner Channel 57, RCN 84, and Verizon 35.